Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, or Tank12, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay in my E100 on Overlord. This is, if you don't know what D-Day was or is, it's a historical date where the Allies stormed the beaches of Normandy on the 6th of July 1944, and that's where they pretty much started to free Western Europe. And this is a map, and this is pretty much the map, and it looks amazing in my opinion. I'll stop it real fast. I'm sorry about that. It looks amazing, and I need to check real fast. Oh, guess I clicked something wrong. If there's a free camera so I can roam around, there has to be somewhere. Doesn't matter, I'll do that later on. Let's continue this video. So let's do this. So I'm playing the E100, and the reason why I'm bringing you a E100 gameplay is because there's a lot of controversy around the E100 because this tank is one of the few tier 10 tanks where you have two guns to choose from, like two good guns to choose from. And I'm using the 15cm gun, and there's a reason to why I'm using this gun, and you'll pretty much see it in this game. And if you look at now this is also patch 9.7. This is the reason why I haven't uploaded a lot of stuff. I was very frustrated with this game. Because I had some very bad games this week, and I waited for 9.7 to come out because I didn't see any reason to keep on playing World of Tanks during the week if I just have really bad games and a bad time with the game. And the worst thing that can happen is that you have no fun with the game you're playing, and that is very important to me. If I'm playing a game, I want to have fun, so that's why I didn't upload anything. So the E100, now this is 9.7, there's a new French medium tank line, and all that kind of stuff. Some changes that are already talked about in some videos, I think. And it's actually a very nice patch. The only thing is that it kinda ruined my complete mod package because there's no new mods for 9.7 because it's so new. The patch just came out, and so I'm running a XVM that is rather weird in my opinion. So you can see now the Waffenträger of E100 is playing rather foolishly right here. So we're in the center of the map. I thought, why not control the center? There are a lot of places that are very important, but the center of the map is most of the time the most important region. And you can see with the E100, the one thing that I noticed in the last updates that they have added is that the accuracy of all the tanks has really gone down, especially if you're pre-firing and you're not waiting until the ring has completely closed. So you can see right there, two artilleries were hitting on that Jag Tiger, and they did really hit. So right here you can see me pushing the Waffenträger, and I could have taken a shot right there, but I didn't want to risk it. I haven't lost any health right now, and we're controlling the middle of the map. Now a little bit to the map. This map is pretty much, it's amazing. There are several layers, like well, you don't have to really call them layers. You can say well, there actually are layers. So there are different layers. First layer is the beach. Second layer is this part where the bunkers are, and this really reminds me of Company of Heroes. If you have played Company of Heroes, you know what I mean. The first mission in Company of Heroes is where you have to storm the beach, and it really looks like this. And it's awesome. I really like the map. It looks amazing. The bunkers, the rocks, and the beach. Then the land in the back is pretty much a lot of hedges. You know, it's very like the Normandy is very famous for the hedges that are around there, because they're impenetrable pretty much, even with tanks, and that was the thing that a lot of fights um, happened in the backside of the beach, or further inland, because the Germans hit their tanks there, and it was really a tough breakthrough for the Allies later on. But as soon as they took Caen, the city, like the Brits took Caen, they started to break the spirit of the Germans, and they had to pull back all the way to Paris and all that stuff. If you're really interested in that topic, I know I'm a very interested individual in history, like 100%. I love history. I love World War II. Now this sounds really bad. World War II was a big tragedy, but I love to talk about the battles and the tactics they use, the political aspects, and just also the human aspect, like what did it mean for the civilians and the soldiers and all that stuff. It's very interesting, and it's history that pretty much has affected every single human being in the world, like World War II has affected every single one, and I think that is very important to know of. So right there, I'm engaging the Jag Tiger. I'm actually flanking with the E100, which is very uncommon. I'm trying to circle jerk the Jag Tiger. I know that the pattern is not a issue for me, so the Jag Tiger right here, he puts a nice shot into me, gets some damage on me. But I knew that my team right there could take shots at the Jag Tiger, because he had to turn around to shoot me. So right there, I just took out this one flank by engaging them, and you have to say this tank looks so shiny now. It's even look at this. Somebody bounced right here, and it looks amazing. Now, yeah, where was I? So history is a very important part, I think, and may and should never be forgotten. Yeah, always remember history. So this map, as already said, it has different layers. Now we're moving. I've pretty much been all over the map now, in the middle. Like, I've been in the middle. No, I haven't been all over the map, but I've only been in the middle. I've been at the bunker level or layer, and now I'm moving inwards, inland, and you can see the hedges. Well, you can actually move through them in World of Tanks, because, man, I don't think a little tree is going to stop a E100 from rolling past it. But you can actually see that there are little hedges, there are little valleys surrounded by very little what do you call them? Earth risings, and pretty much some destroyed houses and all that stuff. This map is, I really enjoy it, and you can see now. Actually, this video was about the why I used the 15cm gun. And the reason is why I use this gun is because of the alpha damage. You have about 750 alpha, normal standard damage. And this can go up to all the way to thousands, and you can see 842. And the thing is, you have so much armor in this tank that you are able to move out of cover, take some shots, rely on your armor if you angle your tank well, and if they're not firing gold ammo. That is always a very important aspect. Keep that in mind. You can really bounce almost anything, pretty much everything. And unfortunately, I did a big mistake right here. I wanted to sneak over there, but they have added a lot of stuff here, like ammunition for the 88mm gun on the flak, and I did unfortunately drive over it. So, yeah, with the armor you have on this tank, you'll be able to bounce, you move out, and you take a shot at the enemy. You do the damage, you pull back, and you do the exact same thing. And you can trade with this tank since you have 2,700 HP. And that is a very nice amount of hit points that take a very long time to get taken away from you if you play smart, and of course you can down the HP pool of any tank very fast. But if you aim with this tank, if you aim for the weak spots, you can still manage to put off some nice shots. And since this tank only has 235 millimeters of pen, it is very difficult to penetrate tanks very easily. But nonetheless, if you aim for the weak spots, or if you get the side armor, you are still able to penetrate any tank. So you don't have to rely on gold, but with heat rounds there's a 100, let's say 80% guaranteed chance to penetrate the tank, except if you're really playing kind of very arrogantly and shooting anywhere you want to. And yeah, so that's why I used the 15cm gun. The 12.8cm gun kind of doesn't work for me because it just it is like no big improvement over the E75. I love my E75, but the E75 has this 12.8cm gun, and that's the best gun on it. And if I want to play my E100, I want to use the best gun on the E100, and the 12.8cm gun doesn't really cut it for this armor and this beast. You have so much armor, and you're able to take so many shots. So you should be able to put out a lot more shots, or a lot higher damaging shots. Now, if you poke out of cover, you poke out once, you take a shot, you do 800 damage, you pull back, and with the 12.8cm gun, you have to peek out twice at least, and that increases the chance of getting penned. That's why I like the 15cm gun. So I hope this all made sense. This video was kind of very spontaneous. I had time, I sat down, I did the video, and unfortunately I just don't have a lot of time right now, and it really sucks. So I thought 9.7 release is a perfect time to upload a video again. And what I'm going to be covering now is the AMX 1390. I'm going to start my road to the AMX 30B, I think. Yeah, exactly. So you can look forward to that or not if you're not interested. There's also some different stuff that I've been planning to do. It's going to be Star Wars Battlefront is going to come into focus again, because there was a announcement about Star Wars Battlefront. They actually had the official reveal, and let's say it like this: a lot of people are not happy, and me included. So yeah, that will be featured soon. So before I send you guys off, I want to tell you guys that this map is really beautiful, and that Wargaming has put a lot of effort in this design, and it looks amazing. If you look at the right here, you have the gun placements where they have anti-tank guns in the field back there. They have bunkers here. They have houses over there. They have a bunker over there, which is artillery bunker, and it looks amazing. Now this was the northern wall, as the Germans called it, which was supposed to hold off any invasion. But of course, they didn't know that the scale of that invasion was going to be the biggest amphibic invasion in all history of mankind. And it probably will be the last and biggest, hopefully. So I haven't really talked about the tactical aspects of the map and how it does fit into the game. I'll talk about that later. Right now, it's just the design and the touch of detail that they have put in everywhere. We're going to talk about the if the map works later on in another video, in a separate video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, well, there's going to be more content coming someday. So I'll see you guys soon.